Kata pakalima. Mano kara fo kulunko. Police station mandi kasate o sate ndem boyta abere. Hani station ke mawi. That is deliberate. Abele no moy.
Assalamu alaikum bademolo hanibe bi mbaje Kunkujang Keitaya Political Bureau nal bade malon Suleiman Jam zina ngal lamoy bayo sirfo sonko councilor men gada brikama area council la kuma kanwala.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. Assalamu alaikum momo be jibel ke kan sain ting nal bade malem sirfo sonko aka bayo sonko Gambia. Baflal Bey Ramadan Mubarak, Ramadan Karim. Kaya alhamdulillah sungaro jamfata sain. Alhamdulillah na ala tendu man sakallan ke tumulame ya lonko ay ndundi sungaro kono kayrala fele alhamdulillah jamfata kayrala medwala Allah azza wa jal asana sumul kenye sumutarinti na barol sekenya barati ke bala kala sa yumuti asana julubol kafara masaba man sakallanke asa kenya kairoti asa ke banko kairoti asa kenya bali ya chograundi ay kenya tubi karati ala dalna wala haza wajel man saba man sakallanke asa kenya وقال درون بافلا عليكم السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته بعد مولو نربي فنا بونس كشا مزكشا منا مزكشا غامبيا لا كولا زكشا منا زكشا كولا مليالونكو ولا بكير وكما درون إن شاء الله نبي ديامو بكلمنتي ولمو نيا جسبيرو الفندتا from the Gambia Police Force. Koye mole kumandi Allah alam mome ya longo imma ay tumirole iko ay nandirole iko amari nandirole ke mala potareje ma natalo je folo al natalo mawj anu nalon ne ko nim tumondolu nim police ole molu muta ikela natalol kijele yela crime solve for ye melke because need ara for your publicity for your public sign it's very important sometimes, but at some point also it's have given or maybe it might be because of it's all about security, maybe amarila security wala tinna imara natalo kije. But man ko ita mawolo nyundu ko nak toleje Gambia Police Force ko audio le fintita audio me ya lonko ay usenu ne ako audio nying ay the party leader of United Democratic Party Alaji Usenu Abubakar Enen Dabo ako mole wonne Gambia Police Force le af ko amari nyin natana kabring start ka ko kiskisi according to them. Because ndolman publication oje follow imma comme ka foko police will be ye audio la moy andum police will ba ñeneka mo publication oje man publication moy Allah alam publication me yalon ko sa foko Gambia Police Force be mo la ñeneka mo me yalon ko Ousainou Darboe neng anu atomu karleti bari e ko mo tata ka fa report to the police headquarters. Me ya lonko aya fontendi ko atele audio nyi janjang forumol kono badewol alila moy bem hakil mallet ako atele audio janjang forumol kono asonta bari ya nyilanka minatene audio janjang ay memfo ko mol UDP minitawlu ako wolle ka president Barrow neng forumo kono alila moy ko wala ka president Barrow nem forumo kono wala ya tinna ata fanaye audio nyimbula badulu I mean let's use our brain here. You see Gambia Police Force from the initial stage. That is what is coming. If it is true, niaje abangta nyinkanko because mon leka President Barrow neng wala ya tinna atafane alay Ousainou Darboe neng. Niaja ko President Barrow because bahum mole meya longo President Barrow la mole ya ki. Nsafo ko President Barrow le ya ki. Nsafo ko NPP le ya ki. Ay kiyankol benen. Ha. Police le ya kumandi. Asonta ha ntale yake bari saime tubo sela. So you see, because ya longo ayake menkama because bahum ayake menkama lo nyindiko NPP le lusta. Kiyankol NPP le bari. So nyim fanan the only thing as a free no wala nyindiko kafago ika President Barrow le neng. But did he saw any audio? Because if it's justice, neither I meant for Wolem, I allegation of men la, and the police want to be very straightforward here. Ako you didn't call like Adam Baroneng. Ninga you didn't call like Adam Baroneng, and wala to reacting. Fire Ousainou Darboe. Now the police should request the audio. May I long you didn't call you, will Adam Baroneng. If I jelako, now the police can use those two audios, audio versus UDP military audio, and make their judgment. That is just a preliminary, a kind of preliminary investigation to create a baseline about the case at hand. But we have not seen that more yet. I'm just trying to say for the Gambia Police Force, for them to understand, we are not fool, and they can't fool us. If they want to be police, they have to be police. If they want to be politicians, they have to be politicians. Yes. Ni la makala police holdi, ika police holdi. Ni ata lafta kala politician holdi fanam, isika politician holdi. Bayring politician ho, wale IGP tombong aya sindije. Ha. Politician ho, Adama Barrow, wale IGP Sidi Touré tombong aya sindi. Ayaki IGP of this country. So if Sidi want to be a politician, no problem. Because a politician wale sawananje. It's not a problem. But what we need to understand here is who are they fooling? Who is the police fooling? Police will jumale fool jang. Because can you only one? Ako niaja ay Ousainou Darboe neng. Ako UDP ko le Adama Barrow neng. But is there any evidence? The police have to make sure that they have the ground follow. Whether is there any evidence called UDP call Adama Barrow neng? And if UDP call Adama Barrow neng, if the police can caution and charge him for insulting like Ousainou Darboe, why not? Why can the police also caution, charge, arrest the member of UDP, Meya Lonko Akowole Ousainou Adama Barrow neng? I mean, because we need justice for everyone. The police are there for every one of us. Even Beleje, Iman Taraje Mokunkule. And that is something we all need to understand. Yes. Because Ningatara, Kendemoni, I Ousainou Darboe neng. And then the only baseline I put why I take Ousainou Darboe neng is because ako UDP Kolu Wolele Adama Barrow neng. And Wola Kuyata Wole Adiming. But UDP call the audio le. But UDP ka jumal le walti. We need to know those ones. Nyanda ka wol fanal lonne. But niaje kende mo Ousainou Darboe nena be bulala abanenna. And the only thing as a jikeno men na wala nyindu ko wala Adama Barrow. Ya Adama Barrow le. Because aya jele bahum ay NPP defend ay regional beneng, ay KM beneng, ay LRR beneng. I Gambia Benin. But the only thing may Bahum safe for him to be celebrated by the IGP Sidi Touré is because Bahum mo NPP let. So at the fanang, abe best la men ka wala ñu afana mo NPP let. Ha. Because now come NPP don't is safe. So unfortunately, among the other party members, but because I come NPP let. So fortunately that ko among in any other political party member, but he is a member, I have identified as a member or as a strong supporter of NPP. But now, another critical point here. The police addressed the guy as a freelance journalist. A freelance journalist. Yes. A freelance journalist. Let's go to now. Let's look at the definition of a freelance journalist. Let's look at the definition. No definition will be follow now. And now the person, we see whether he is a registered journalist or a registered freelance journalist. Because calling someone a journalist, one have to look at the baseline. You must look at the baseline, especially the Gambia Police Force, or especially the PR unit of the Gambia Police Force. A person who identifies himself as a journalist, either a freelance journalist or what and so whatsoever, I mean, the person must be able to, because it's not that every journalist will work in a media house. I'm not going to come and journalists or baby do work in a media house also. Fine. We understand, yes. There are people who are freelance journalists. We understand. But now, the guy knew what makes him a freelance journalist. Is he an accredited member for accredited member of Matibang? Gambia, Press Union? One. Is he part of any journalist group in this country? We want to know all that one. Is he, what is his Facebook page name? We need to know all those ones. Because if you can tell us his name, tell us a medium, information on the diamond of being a journalist. Because we know that a journalist must have a medium where information on you put diamond. Because a journalist $5 information on diamond. Right? Yes, because, but if you want to identify or if you want to say, anybody remember you was up forum or if a would comment like me, and if you want to categorize all of us as journalists, then we are all journalists. Yes? Yes? Because akumada bade. Yes. A person who is working for NPP as a journalist, you understand, is working for a special political party as a journalist. So, but did the person have a farmer in a registered Alabang? Because I know one thing. If yeah, sorry guys. I go you know, I follow the candidate, you know, at some point, man. Yeah, so let me do that for because we have nothing against the police. But lieutenant now, the police lieutenant now will you do police solu you do cook in bay. Malafi police solu do cook UDP da mai or Malafi police solu do cook NPP da mai Malafi police solu do cook a specific group but lieutenant police solu do cook in bay. Because if a member come, well you do alpha now mambere. No neo mambere, no tina mambere. I mean, you know, all those are things and we are with the police in this. But the police need to be there for everyone. There should be justice for everyone. So the information Yemendi to the public, I mean, to me, those informations are not sufficient. To me. Those are not sufficient informations left all along about the person who insulted Alai Usendabo. Yes. And it's not only Alai Usendabo. If somebody insulted Adama Barrow, the same thing we expect. If somebody insulted any person here, this is what we expect. But we need full details. But I don't can start men follow arrest. It needs to start with Bahom. Yes, because if you have arrested people here because of what they have written, you keep them for more than 72 hours. I mean, we expect Bahum also need to be kept for more than 72 hours, or even 72 hours, or at least 48 hours. Maybe not up to 72 hours, because, you know, right, Latina. But at least, it needs to be kept for at least 48 hours. But Wamanke, so Bahum was given a silver plate, was given a diamond plate, was given a gold plate, you know, for, I mean, Bahum was celebrated by the IGP for insulting the entire people of Kiang. So that is it. you will expect many of this. No amount of press release, no amount of threatening or whatever will stop people not to insult our elders or our politicians in this country. As far as the IGP doesn't want to take the responsibility to punish whoever did such kind of things. IGP must take responsibility. IGP must be ready to punish everyone, not an individual. Must be ready to give punishment to Momo from any other political party. But if you want to do segregation, electoral will segregate. What do you expect? Because segregation is better. Segregation is better. As a police officer, you should be there for everyone. You should be there for everyone. So, this is some of the things I want us to discuss today. And inshallah, maybe we will discuss some of the issues about this petroleum, this link and the others. We will discuss all those ones. We will discuss, Gambia government, your Korodi Mela from the central bank. We will discuss all those ones. But today I want to discuss this one with the Gambia Police first. Yes. Fun and discuss because Google never in Banco can. Nyim banko mbele nyanta kan niyo di kanyim banko bondi. Nyim banko bita kan bulume ya lonko. At the end of it, nimbe mang nyoje na bankoje. We have to see this country. Nimba bankoje banko bitinyale. Fona bankoje na individual mirol bula, na individual call bula. Naje ko ntol funding chola nyanta kanyim banko bondi. Ntol funding chola nyanta kanyim banko bondi. But num ko metal la kanyo jibe. Kanyola Siol Jibe, Kanyo Bodla Jibe, those are issues many alongo will Lincoln be will Jibe and Nabankobe Tinale. Nabankobe Tinale. So, Malaka Major, this is just Gambia Police Force. We are waiting. Mbal Batungan. We want to work with the police. Anything police only here, we always want to see it. Yes, we always want to see it for the public to see, because at least we have, at least more than one member from Bulle, Nina, Sia, Melfan Kaji. So, okay. But in police only have ning civilian on the dock, okay. In Banku doing the dock, okay. If a clean the Banku doing the city tour, if a clean the Banku doing the tema. Among a politician, if you want to be a politician, Eura. You can, if you are a minister, we go and deal with you as a minister there. But you are an IGP, you should be an independent person. So that you can treat everyone fairly. That's it. But Willem Tonyat. So we must all agree, together we can able to develop our country, the Gambia. That's the fact. Together, we will able to develop this country. The Gambia is very small. But we must have the vision. We must have the will. Move. Yes. Together we can do it. Either you are a police officer or you are what. See the country first. Yes, sometimes when we tell them, let's see how can they say, okay, they're a politician. Is it that a politician have no right to speak? Or a politician, woman left Bankola? Yeah, at the end of it, we are all Gambians. The good name of our country, look at this. We've seen the Gambia immigration, post Gambia passport, it has moved to another level. Yes. And, we see it because Momo left the banko ita nyado ni Momo kasi camera no control. We don't want this country to move forward. Ike for nene. Ha. Nyaje some citizens sir, I say about the diaspora, voting Kunyundo. Let us be fair to each other. Adama Barrow was the campaign manager for the diaspora voting. Adama Barrow, the president of the republic. He was the campaign manager for diaspora voting. And the campaign teller, not only in the soil of the Gambia, but even in the Europe and other part of the world. Yes, I don't know the campaign you call. It was part of his campaign. So he was the campaign manager of the diaspora voter. Why now he is campaigning against it? So you see how leaders always want to bubble us. So you see why we should not just sign there. We have to look at the interests of our country. We have to look at when Nimmo made up Mansayala aka Kenyaming. Because Anambra sign is not thinking about law. It's not thinking about the welfare of the citizen. It's not thinking about what Gambian people want, but what he wants. And we need to understand this. From being in Faham, Anambra Kawole Mira, at left a men. That is why the lack of Samsar imagine Samsar had been in the diaspora for how many years? Sekumbalo had been in the diaspora for how many years? But look at Sekumbalo, what he was saying. If Barrow is, Barrow is the one who's going to win in New York. Is the one who's going to win in Senegal. Is the one who's going to win in France. Do you know why Sekumbalo put his basic on those ones? And basically, I understand, but we understand it. Maybe at a fake we understand it. But nevertheless, we want the people in the diaspora to vote. If you know that Kobaro is going to win, who is stopping them? Yes, I will calm down. Yes. You said I'm not your friend. Kanasong. It'll laugh. You come monkey friend. Yes. It'll laugh with it. No. It'll laugh. Our pending file. Nila pending file. Nila pending file. Yalo na po go mpamela ila audio mo ila ba tumbulu assalamu alaikum sabal forum 1 forum 2 forum 3 men koroma kontena alaji mo lamin diba men na keba kontena ba tumbulu dafe alaji bolong alaji bolong alaji bolong bolong siare me kontona mfamata nyumoyla bankola economy bebe tinyari ne nyum finance minister economy be tinyari you know baroflation wala ne banko nyimbe di nyokono yalo ngoy ko bawta audio mo yalla ando nyanta audio yalo Gambian ko la julo bela you missed to tell us about the economy jara for na moyo ko bawta mo yalla you missed to tell us about the economy of the country na health status simfona you know kanaso No, asontale. After the police case, asontale. Kanaso, asontale. Anyway, I salute you, Kanaso, asontale. So, guys, okay, let's continue. But anyways, it's fine. Batumul dafa fama da to fola en da ka to audio kono le bandi bata bal furu mo bal be konton na yeah ayi no ayi so you were negotiator huh? Subs, do you wanna join? Do you wanna join subs? No, anyway, so go. Binina mo for Kanajan. Go. Alison needs subs here now. Alison needs subs here. So subs, I'm inviting you, yeah? Madam Fumbela Sharonola, but let me invite my guy. M Sawali is coming. So I invite M Sawali. It's also sorry, no. Jara may invite so I will go okay. I invite M Sawali to come. You know, I invite M Sawali. But ne invite along come Haji for an invite Canada. Go Haji locally. So I'm inviting Haji. I'm inviting Haji. Haji is coming. The youths are happy. Haji is coming. Haji. So Haji also is coming. Can I borrow it? And we are not lingo here. Nima lingo in that row. Mavale Botale. Haji, I send you a link. Haji lingo here. So Haji is going to be here. Kana song is also going to be here. Kana song. Asondale. Kana song. But I'm going, you go in a TikTok, you know, I go live TikTok. Yeah, I go, you know, I'm Zawali on TikTok live, but man, I'm on TikTok for someone, you know, I sometimes you come from Marol because sometimes people will tell me, you know, you are from Badibu, you know, you cannot do it, yeah. I am going to read my Quran. No, go. But someone that audio bula batumul famre ila audio moylale alaji bolom famre ila audio moylale aja binta batabal famre ila audio moylale nyanta nyul tofolale audio nyun kono ina diamula bankole economy lale ina diamula bankole funding wala kolale because ya fo nyaming yalo alors it's okay aji neyimba la bari me anyway kana so mo sonna na invitation o kala manna so guys let's continue. So mbemem fo kan jang wolom nyinti ko they were talking about the diaspora voting. No, Aji, no, yalo. I go out when you calm down. Yalo, the problem is, I mean, he always tell me calm down. But at the point it's not coming down because every day it's writing against my people. So you need to calm down. Not a calm down that, definitely calm down that. You understand? But cooking to left over Sama audio bula. I batumul dafe tofu. I alaji bolon tofu. Assalamu alaikum M Savali Forum. Number 1, number 2. Anal Barin Malem M Savali. Meng Fama Batumul dafe be kontona. Me alaji bolong be kontona. Aja bintu bata bali be kontona. Yalang Gambia Ngolu na bankola economy be dalendo buasedi an economy tinyale. But the worst finance minister of this country, Memu Sidi Kennedy and banko tinyale. Sidi Keda and bankola economy tinyale, but nian leptanol tinyada. Katu finance na health minister mensoto memu Amadou Samadati and health system otinyale. Na funding jawla minister menkana bakar budgeti afanayin na banko nyeng ay funding jawla. Ale mun na fala so bakar budget bulu. Wala tinon te emsabali. Anyway, yalo another janda can distract. This is his problem. Anyway, go and read your Quran. It's okay. Thank you. So about the diaspora voting, we need to understand one thing. Diaspora voting, akumata bakene. And I believe each and every one of you in the diaspora have to push. One thing the latter men, if they don't allow you to vote, your right has been seized by the people of NPP. NPP call the right seized. NPP call the Bankarta fight. NPP call the left Yekodo Joe. All the way from America because you want to vote. And people call the Koya $1,000 from America, yeah, €800 from Europe to come and just register in this country. Yeah, move back, and people call the Koya Bula because you want your voice. And people call the Ko, you might lose your job, Yellow Doko Bula, you're not cutting a Kanaka Katofai because you want your voice to be heard. Now, it's very simple. What you will do, wala mnyindiko. Iya badi wala soto nyim banko kang. Ika mola balu nyim banko kang. Iya friends solo soto nyim banko kang. Campaign them. Tell them to vote for the oppositions. Tell them to vote for the rightful candidate. That is the only way to fight against Adama Barrow and his Keren Kafo. Because neither man is more convinced because yet still you are not ready for the change. You must be ready for the change. Let me UDP TV show. Somebody was online through UDP TV. Let me see whether I'm going to invite the guy. Okay. Yes. One of my partners. Good.
Ni be ada kan itu tenyu ada sangat sakit ya kita rasa ko ni kita jadi kita biasa